How's your open sign still on, Alex?
I-10 East is closed. Check conditions before you go.
Like, every light's fucking red. Why is this changed? A minute. You know what? Dude, move! Like, the speed you're going is not fucking acceptable. You're getting passed by trucks.
a chick?
Great.
This is the Woody Show.
And here we're beginning another new hour of insensitivity training for a politically correct world on a Tuesday morning. It is the final day of January 31st, 2023. I'm Woody, that's Ramey.
Hello there.
We got Greg Goring.
Hi.
Dennis is here.
What is up, Woody?
He is our social media director. You
Hi.
can find us, you can follow us at The Woody Show on Instagram and Twitter or on Facebook, facebook.com/The Woody Show. Seabass is here. Right here. We got Sammy.
Good morning.
We got Bort. We got Caroline. We got Morgan. And you on the phones. They're open for you at 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Or you can always hit us up with a text. Do that over to 22987. I'm sure we all watched last night The Bachelor on ABC.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
And in store for you here at this hour on The Woody Show, the much superior version of what they're trying to do over there. It's a Bachelorette.
I was on the edge of my seat watching The Bachelor.
Oh, yeah.
Very just committed. I can't wait for all the recaps today.
Oh, yeah.
What was more interesting, that Bachelor episode or the End of Us? This is us. This is us.
This is us.
Oh, Remy was in...
Oh, The Last of Us.
Last of Us.
I loved that episode of The Last of Us.
Holy
But there are
shit.
some people out there that aren't liking it.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
fuck
folks who don't
them.
know, that zombie movie on HBO, movie
Zombie
series
show, yes.
on HBO, and the third episode is being called maybe one of the best episodes of television.
I
Oh, God.
agree with that. But
That's
I
a
do
really
have
good
a lot of
episode.
friends
Yeah,
that
it's
didn't care for
spectacular.
it because they said it didn't advance the story. But and it is kind of an isolated episode. But I think there's definitely a payoff. But romantic love between two guys.
I think
I loved it.
you
I
can
loved
watch
it.
not just because of gayness, but you can watch it.
I loved it.
You can watch it standalone if you want
Yes.
to. There's not a ton
Standalone.
of
I
other.
did watch the first episode.
Oh,
Well, watch 2 and then watch 3.
But I thought,
Get back
I
to
mean,
me.
I didn't dislike it, but it certainly wasn't original.
So it's about gay zombies?
Definitely not. Like I said, a
No.
lot of Walking Dead vibes mixed with some Quiet Place vibes.
28 Days Later vibes.
well, again, the third episode, Greg, get some red wine
I will.
because you will be bawling your eyes out.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Remy said.
I said,
We're like,
I said I was emotionally devastated.
she has no real emotion on anything real life. But it's like, every time there's like some kind of like fantasy fiction, whatever.
The lizard dies.
Destroys it.
Right. They're like, oh my God, Raven, what's the... You think there's actually something wrong. Raven, what's the matter?
My favorite
The Last of Us.
Hermione's on her period.
There was no periods in the Wizarding.
I was at the gym yesterday, and there was like full-on bros talking about that episode, saying like, can't believe it.
That they were into
Wow.
it.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
I'm gonna check that out today.
And it's been oversold on the internet, right? But
Definitely.
it lives up to the hype.
It really does. Thank you, Seabass. I love what you said.
Well, I caught it before I saw the internet stuff.
Right,
but
yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
Because I was wondering how people were going to react to it. And people were like, oh my God.
Is this gonna last for a long time? Because episode 1 happens, and then next thing you know, it's 20 years later.
Well, I mean, that's how these types of, pandemic movies and shows work. They show you the setup,
Yeah.
and then now everything's down the road and it's been out.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
That is a trope.
I'll never play that video game, but you see that in this episode too. It's a lot of jumping around to
Yeah.
follow storylines.
So, J.K. Rowling admitted that she gives 0 Fs over people insisting that she lost their respect over comments on women's rights. Now, she went viral a number of times about different things over the last, I would say, year and a half or whatever.
This has been going on for at least 2
Yeah.
years.
Like they called it an attack against attempts to redefine what a woman is based on appeasing transgender women, what she referred to as real misogyny. So now lots of people are on Twitter applauding her for fighting back against all these critics, and she says, quote, deeply amused by those telling me that I've lost their admiration due to the disrespect I show violent, duplicitous rapists. I shall file your lost admiration carefully in the box where I keep my missing Fs.
Alright.
Hashtag new roasting.
I love that.
Suck it.
I thought that was great.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, 0 in the box where I keep my missing Fs. That's so good. You said Hermione. Reminded me of that.
There are people now who, did you see that one video of this guy? He was taking Harry Potter books and recovering them to remove her name.
Oh, but keeping the
Serious.
books.
Right, well, because that's what matters, is the content of really boy running around.
Really changing things.
Oh, God.
That's good. Well, you know
That
what?
is making a difference.
Yeah. the world can continue.
Right.
Uncovering her name.
That'll take away her $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine. She doesn't need your admiration at this point. So, yeah. And I hate to ruin the rest of your week, but we now live in a world without Laverne or Shirley.
Oh, Penny Marshall died?
Cindy Williams
Oh, Cindy
died
Williams.
last week after what her family calls a brief illness. She was 75. Penny Marshall, who played Laverne, she died in 2018.
Yeah.
Now, a little fun fact that I learned yesterday, because I never watched this show. This
Yeah.
was...
I love
I'm
Laverne Shirley.
too young
You
for
were a
this show.
fetus.
Yeah. So I was never into it. Don't know really anything about it other
I
than
watched
it
it because
existed.
there was a bunch of reruns during the day when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Right.
Yeah. I learned that Cindy Williams, I guess, was supposed to be Princess Leia in Star Wars.
Yes. Yeah.
See that?
Yeah, and so like they had offered her the job, and then she wasn't.
She worked with George Lucas
George
in
Lucas.
American Graffiti,
Yeah.
so he knew her and knew her work.
Yeah, she's like, "Where is this planet?" And he like, she was like trying to.
He was trying to explain it.
He's like, that sounds dumb.
Your space movie? What?
Nah, dog.
Yeah, no, dog.
Nah, that's a no for me, dog.
No, Chewbacca.
Sorry, bruh.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, my son, I think, has a smaller vocabulary than Menace does.
Really?
He's 13. I
Yeah.
told him yesterday. I said, you say one of 4 things. Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cap.
Yeah. Oh no.
Shut up.
Uh-huh.
And then what was the other one? No. No.
Sus?
Cringe.
That's just so
Yeah.
cringe.
Favorite.
It's 4 things. It's not, a dad. So he's 13. I mess with him. Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Shut up, bruh. Bruh. Shut up. Oh, that's cap. Cringe. Oh, you're so cringe.
You know,
Bruh.
I was listening to Bert Kreischer's podcast, and he was talking about that, about his kids regurgitating words like that.
Yeah.
He says that he has a rule that his kids can't say any words unless they're original. So he,
Good for Bert.
yeah,
What do you mean original?
original words. So like the slang words like that.
Like come up with your own?
Yeah, come up with your own funny.
Come up with your own.
Yeah, your own funny
Yeah,
stuff.
if you're gonna think you're cool by using slang, at least make it interesting. Don't just say everything that every other 14-year-old's saying.
Right.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting.
And
I
what
wonder
did
if
they
they come up with
with?
anything good. He didn't give any examples of what
Gotcha.
they come up with.
Bruh.
I was
That's
reading
cap.
I was reading a girl recently who all she says is slang.
Oh, slang queen. She has.
She's not, but it's,
She doesn't-
everything is
no.
slang. It's like, oh yeah, I had
Slay.
lunch. Slay.
Oh my god.
So now I do it to him.
What's this meeting?
That's pretty much all I say to him. Like, he'll come home from school. I'm like, bruh,
Yeah.
dude, sup? Yeah, how was your day at school? He'll go, well, it was good. I go, that's cap. And he goes, shut up. I'm like, oh, dude, tell me to shut up. Cringe.
Ah.
Cringe, bruh.
It's like they talk in YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his other word, right?
Dad. Dad. Grunts and moans.
So cringe.
It's so cringe. Bruh.
See, it got to that point that teenagers get to about that age where they just start reeking of body odor all the time.
They stink yet?
oh,
No,
yeah.
because he showers, and that actually brings up another fun point. Is that my wife's like, you might want to talk to him. I said, why? I mean, he's taking 30-minute showers.
Well,
I did that, and I know what I was doing.
Yeah, and I said, and what am I supposed to talk to him about?
Right.
Why do you need to talk to him about
Well, I
that?
said, yeah. Why does it need acknowledged? Like, you know what he's
You
doing.
know what's happening.
I know what he's
what's
doing.
happening.
There is no harm
It's a
being
natural
done.
thing.
Yeah, why embarrass the hell out of
Well,
it?
there's a kid shaming for water conservation.
Well, that's the number one thing I
But
was
we don't
thinking.
care about that in our
You
house.
don't care about that.
That's not an issue in our house. Like, there are different rules in different homes, Craig.
Yeah. We
In our
waste
home.
water in our house.
Yeah, we don't care.
Is he going
Burn
to
tires.
adopt his father's way of deodorizing themselves?
I don't know. Yes,
Does he need?
I don't know, but do I say
Deodorant?
it? Nope, I sure don't. So,
No, but does he need deodorant?
I'm gonna stop wearing the deodorant. And we'll see how much Ravi likes that.
Let's try
I
it.
sweat a lot.
Let's try it.
Oh, no, I sweat a lot.
Let's test it.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to talk to him about?
Right.
So, son, we know why you're taking 30-minute showers.
Get that audio from that 50s PSA. Now,
You know, they don't call it self-love. They call it self-abuse.
That audio sucks. Please don't play it again.
I
I just want you to know it's the
Worst.
But your Uncle Greg Gorey has some
Concerns.
doesn't take half a minute.
Ricky,
Oh, excuse me, Ricky. Ricky, I did see what you were doing. It felt good, didn't it? It's all right. We all have feelings like this sometimes.
if my mom said to me, it felt good, didn't it? Would you not commit suicide like on the spot?
I know you like that, don't you?
God damn.
I love it too. It's all right. We all have feelings like this sometimes. I'm just glad you're doing this in the privacy of your own room.
Shower.
When you're a little bit older, we'll have to talk more about these feelings.
Do we?
And what causes them, and how we can control these feelings.
No, it's rolling.
I'm sorry I intruded on your privacy.
Your
I'll be sure
privacy.
not next time, okay?
There won't be a next time, Mom. Gun in mouth, pulls trigger.
relate to how you feel. I feel that way all the time.
Fit.
I'm what you call a hussy.
Get you a Bluetooth speaker, you can play the little
Remember when Seabass caught that dude in public?
catching guys in public masturbating.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
I've caught it several, 3 or 4 actually.
Hey, man, mind if I join?
It's been a while.
I guarantee you that the people out in the public is because they had a conversation with their parents.
Yeah, this is where it is.
They didn't be up.
okay, they
They
got
didn't
that
want to do it at home.
Yeah, right. I'm saying it's kind of like you see these videos on social every once in a while. Someone sits down and plays a piano, and then another stranger walks up and like joins in. Next thing you know, there's like 3 sets of hands all like playing like a jazz piano kind of thing. That was just going around a couple days ago. Seabass finds somebody on the street. Hey, joins in.
Yeah.
Somebody else comes by, joins in. Next thing you know, it's the 3 Musketeers.
Sure.
Yeah, just
Sorry to interrupt in your privacy.
Your privacy.
Join you.
Yeah, mind if I join you?
I understand how you feel.
That's so gross. Oh my god. All right, Redneck News, here we go.
The Woody Show. If you know the moon landing was fake and Bigfoot is real, well, that's Redneck News.
And today's Redneck News is from Muncie, Indiana, where you got this fella. His name's Braden Robin, and he was at the Village Pantry convenience store, and the clerk denied him some tobacco products. Remember those like cigarillos or whatever they're called?
Yeah, back like miles, backwoods.
And the employee behind the counter, he's just following store protocol. He asked for ID. Now, feeling disrespected, Braden storms out and then points a gun at the clerk through the window.
Okay.
Now, not wanting to get shot, the clerk runs to the back area of the store for safety, calls the cops. But before they got there, Braden goes back in, grabs those smokes, and then he takes off. So the cops, they arrive, they follow his footprints, and they found him, ironically, on Dix Street. He still had those smokes and the gun on him, and when they asked him, hey man, what happened? He told the officers, quote, I wasn't going to be disrespected like that.
No.
He was arrested and taken to jail. Now, in the process, they also linked Braden to another robbery at another convenience store where he pointed a gun at the clerk and stole 2 Little Debbie snack cakes.
Just fiending.
And he's also the guy they were looking for who threatened an employee at a Shell gas station with a knife, all in the same day. So he's been charged with robbery, 2 counts of pointing a firearm and theft. And that is from Muncie, Indiana. That is Braden Robin, who ended up in jail for pointing weapons at store clerks so he could steal tobacco products and Little Debbie snack cakes. Civil man. And that is today's Redneck. We got some more Woody Show. A Bachelorette coming up for you next. Hang on. Sit tight. More next.
Ellie, like if you were a
But we were all hanging out at the hot tub.
right, exactly.
And I was like, whatever. And then I fell asleep. I woke up in the middle of the night with throbbing pain. And I was like, what is going on?
So we want to celebrate all those times that you played through.
You played through an injury.
As a civilian. You were injured. You probably, had you had a bunch of medical professionals would have said to you, this is time for you to either go home or sit down. But you're like, we're in Vegas and I'm only here for another 12 hours. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'll deal with this later. Because I think that regular people do this all the time and we don't get the same glory that they give to the NFL players when they do it on the field. And I'm going like, all right, Mahomes' ankle hurts and he's still on the football field playing football, which is really impressive. But like, I got news for you. Like, I got in a car accident one time and broke my back, like literally broke my back. But then I had a buddy that had just gotten an ounce of weed, and that we were going to try to see if we could all finish it in one night. And I didn't want to miss it. And it wasn't until I realized I didn't have the ability to take a bong hit because it hurt that badly.
Whoa,
that I
really?
realized, that I had to go and like get, but I still
Did
was
you
like,
even get one bog hit in?
no, I couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't
that's so
really
sad.
believe it at all, actually, now that I think about it.
MVP!
So we want to think about what are the times that you played through? You played, that's
.com to shop the truck.
with your stories. We'll start here, and then, of course, we'll take your calls through text 800-520-1067.
I was on my way to a wedding, and I had picked out a dress. I purchased the dress, full price, by the way. I had my heels on.
Put that down the next lie detector test. Allie did not purchase the dress full price. No way.
I was sitting in the passenger seat, and we got rear-ended so hard, and where my knees hit the dashboard, and I had to actually get like shots put in my knees later on. And I could feel my knees were so swollen. You know my knees anyway, Klein.
Yes.
They already look swollen.
I thought, they're not?
They're not injured right now.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh, we all assumed you were injured.
No. These were, but they've coast.
Dell Technologies provides growing businesses with tools to do incredible things.
It's going to be an open bar situation. There's free food. So I showed up. I was all like, you know how after an accident you're like kind of like shaking and you're just like,
Yeah, you got the adrenaline coursing through your veins.
yeah. And then eventually a few champagnes in, I felt great. I danced all night, and it was a really bad idea, but I did it anyway for the free food.
Played through.
Got a carpool lane accident and there's some stop and go behind that from Angeles to Forest Highway. As a Lowe's MVP Rewards member, earn bonus points when you shop select products and brands, redeem for e-gift cards and more. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any, subject to program terms while supplies last. Points expire at the end of calendar year. Visit Lowe's.com/MVPs bonus points. It's Gregory, that's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
First of all, bonus.
Yeah.
Love that. 877-44 Woody for calling in today. Text over to 22987. On the prize front, Fall Out Boy tickets.
Nice.
Yeah, I know we're not supposed to announce that till 7 o'clock?
Right.
But yeah, they're going to be in town at BMO Stadium on Sunday, July the 2nd. That's formerly Bank of California Stadium.
Right.
But yeah, so we got some tickets for that. That'll be in the 7 o'clock hour. Also got some Bellator MMA tickets
Nice.
for this Saturday at the Forum, plus a VIP experience, which includes a backstage tour and some merch, not to mention alternative income keywords.
All right.
For you every hour today from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. here on Alt 98.7.
Yeah.
Woody Show, A Bachelorette coming up here in just a few moments. Get an update now on the local news.
It's the local news with the Woody Show.
And the headline, closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, even if you're a total prude who would never step foot into an adult store, chances are that you've heard of Circus of Books in West Hollywood. There's even a documentary about the place.
There is?
Yeah, it's a good documentary.
Not on my radar.
About a
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, adult bookstore.
Weird.
They had an unusual robbery the other day. Well, I guess we could call it an almost robbery. So right after you walk into the store, let's say about 15 to 20 feet in, they had this display dildo.
I saw this video. It's funny.
Right, not to be used, just to be seen, right?
Yeah.
It's about 2.5 feet tall.
It's huge.
Huge.
Big enough for Amy?
Yes. And then some.
It would kill Raimi. Some guy wearing all black baseball cap, bleach blonde hair underneath it, and a face mask. He walks in, tries to look like he's gonna browse, but then he just walks up to the dildo, picks it up, and walks right out the door.
That's so funny.
I'm taking us here, dildo.
It's so
Cash
funny.
yet.
It is so funny. Now, luckily, it was cashier to the rescue. The cashier went running out the door.
You're not taking this dildo.
Caught up with the guy, got that display.
No, that's
display
ours.
dildo back. No word on who that loser thief is, though, or if he was even detained.
I don't think so.
There's no way.
They probably just dropped
Just
it.
got the dildo back and
Dropped it.
Where I grew up, there was a hardware store that had a wooden beaver, and people would try to steal the beaver all the time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So they had to put sensors
Put
on
that
it.
dildo down.
It's like I just have to have that as a centerpiece or something like that in my house. The CHP announced that they have made an arrest in at least 2 road rage cases here in LA, and his name is Nathaniel Radimick. He drives a Tesla, believed to be the guy who attacked at least 2 drivers with a pipe in
you
a
see the
couple of
video?
separate road rage incidents.
No.
Yeah, there's some dash cam video.
Yes.
Like, he cut somebody off in traffic, and then when they got to, like, the next part of traffic where it stopped, he gets out of his car, and this other guy, who was not even the guy he cut off, he gets out and just starts running up to the car, his truck, with a pipe in his hand, starts smashing his truck.
Okay.
And he took off.
And he did this like a number of times to a bunch of different people.
CHP thinks he's the same guy who was caught on camera violently attacking other drivers on various highways, also with a pipe. So they think they got the right guy. Not 100% certain, but MO is the same. So the CHP says they had enough leads that led to his arrest, and he's been charged with assault with a deadly weapon and a couple of outstanding warrants as well.
Yeah, well, you should see this guy's rap sheet. It's like endless. It's like a CBS receipt.
Oh, no kidding.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, some of them were caught on camera, like you mentioned, Woody. Just slammed
And
on
for
the
all
brakes.
kinds of stuff, not just this pipe stuff, but when they found him, it was the Tesla with the pipe in there. It's like, idiot.
Yeah, you got your guy. So that's what's going on, Wood.
All right, what about the forecast today, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 63 in the valley, 65 for downtown. It's along the coast.
Here, are you looking for that new Kia you have always...
In your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve.
Is this a gun bus? Promise we smoke weed till the day that we die.
Conversation that my wife wants me to have with my son about his quote long showers.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever have a conversation? Did their parents ever say anything to them about
no
masturbation?
Never.
No.
Ever?
Never. Thank God. No.
It's just one of
Lots
those
of
things I think.
conversations about reproduction, but not masturbation.
Yeah, like when there was the birds and the bees conversation. My wife didn't even get that from her parents. They just did not even want to have that conversation.
I didn't either.
She had to learn that from the streets.
Same.
I
Experience.
did. I
Dennis,
learned
you
young.
know, your mom told you about.
Oh, later in life, but not the
Yeah.
actual, when I was young.
That could have been useful.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Text over to 22987.
This is The Woody Show.
So last night on ABC was The Bachelor.
Yes.
Don't care about that. We're not discussing that. Don't know what happens. Don't watch.
Are radio people still fake watching it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lazy.
Why not? Well, yeah, see, now there is
Easy content.
But I like it as long as people are talking about it. It gives us the opportunity to do a Bachelorette, which we think is far superior than what they got there on ABC. And Seabass is out in the streets. He's talking to a number of different people
they're
about their
one
dating
random
life.
light
And so,
in the
I don't know,
sky.
maybe you'll fall in love. We always have a way to contact them, get a hold of them. But it's rough out there. The dating world is not easy.
Planes?
Yes, and that's where we meet Laz.
How are you only one
Short for
plane?
something we're about to hear in a second here. And she's a young lady, much like many young ladies, all tatted up, different color hair, but that's kind of par for the course these days. But Laz has done something to her body that actually Greg brought up recently.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Lazarus. I'm 32, and the most romantic thing about me is, I don't know, my split tongue maybe?
Why did you get your tongue split?
Because I like what it looks like. And, it's helpful.
You like stupid stuff?
Now, was she...
Body mod convention?
Yeah, you like stuff that looks stupid?
Yeah, was she able to do the thing where she can,
move them independently? Yes, she can. Like little lizard tongue.
And then, like, wrap it together?
Yeah, do a little twisty twist.
Is she ugly?
First
I feel like ugly people do that.
First off, how dare you? And no.
To distract from like their face and distract from other things.
I think in general you're probably correct.
Yeah.
But I've met several girls like that, and it's just I assume it's irreversible.
I would think. Maybe it can get stitched back together or something. I don't know.
Why would you want to reverse it? This is not something you would regret.
No way.
Like,
That's gonna be cool at any age.
Oh, any age.
Yeah.
And you're 85.
Yeah.
I got this because it looks cool, and it's good for stuff down there.
I know what you're saying. You guys are so judgmental. Yeah.
About that? Sure.
Well, okay. You might think, it's easy to judge, but what if I told you that this gives Laz a special talent?
Oh, okay.
My hidden talent is sometimes I can whistle through my two flaps right here, like really loudly. Not right now.
Perfect flaps.
She hasn't perfected it.
Tongue flaps.
Right.
Still new to the split tongue game.
Yeah. Well, she sounds really cool. I'm kind of regretting being married now because this is
You would
really
chase us.
Get it.
Yeah, dream girl.
It's never too
Written all
late,
over
buddy.
it.
Okay, well, speaking of which, maybe when you do get with Laz, you guys could try this.
The thing I still want to try in the bedroom is double penetration. It might hurt, but I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I'm
It
ready.
might hurt.
Yes.
I've been training.
I mean, I just have a feeling about it, and I think I'm there. I don't know.
I think it's time.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it, and I was like a little worried at first, but now, like, as I get older, now that I got my tongue split, I mean, if I can go through that kind of, discomfort, I think maybe I'm ready.
It's
I'm
time.
ready for the penis up.
We already talked about you and Medicine at Devil's Freeway.
Ooh.
Do you have her number?
The problem is for what
That's too close. I know, that's
what
like...
she's talking about. I don't know that Menace and Woody could get their bodies close enough together
It's okay.
make
How
that
dare
work.
Typically, we'd be right if you have like an average sized penis, but when you have a massive...
Oh, yeah. Kind of like on Ron Jeremy, even though he was fat, he could still...
Right, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, it's like this too risky of sticks coming together and starting to fire.
Yes.
Like, fire danger.
Right. So, does Laz, she sounds awesome, does she?
She does.
But does she have anything that she's going to be guilty about?
My guilty pleasure is, I don't know, sometimes I pick my nose.
What do you do with it when you're done with
I put it in a tissue. I'm not that bad. Some people are worse.
Look at you, Woody.
You know one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, well, not on other people's stuff.
Only on his chair.
Only on his car seat.
Yeah, but then I wait for it to dry and then chisel off. like real people do.
Yeah, thank you.
Like a real
Yeah, and people, honest people do.
And this tissue, yes.
No, there's a tissue there, of course. But look, what if you don't? And you got like a really good boulder in there.
What if you have to like stand up to reach for a napkin? Not happening.
No, like if you're in your car and you don't happen to have like a napkin handy.
You have a full glove box of napkins.
Glove compartment. Department, sorry.
That's called.
You have a full glove department of napkins.
Don't deflect.
Now
we're talking about your boogers.
Yes.
Yeah, now
you know what it's like, man.
And that was Ravi's deflection.
Yeah.
If I know, and she's rubbing all kinds of stuff on her seats.
Never.
Snail trail.
Gross.
Like I said, Laz, she's all tatted up. She's going to tell us what her favorite tattoo on her body is.
It's an Andy Warhol banana, and I really like to eat bananas sometimes. And I have an old Andy Warhol sleeve.
I'm sure Andy would be thrilled.
I hope on your body.
Yeah, please. Seabass, I need to know how to get a hold of her because I can't stop thinking about her.
I don't leave without getting that contact info for you.
People can find me at ladylaz.com.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Got a whole website.
You gotta have like a vanity or a landing page.
Yeah, just you use like Squarespace, OnlyFans, Linktree.
Yeah, did you get that information?
Well, you'll have to go and check it out yourself.
Okay. Wow.
First
Look at
thing, are you
teasing.
old enough to be here?
Yes, I am. Okay.
That's just right. Right click for me.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Row tattoo.
You're DP and burgers.
Bright pink
I told you
hair,
she's that, that's the modern girl.
She's got a poem up here. I mean,
Yes, you see.
And she
that's
does.
good stuff.
Yeah, poetry and
Introspection,
Yeah.
split tongue, boogers,
Yeah, really cool.
DP.
All right, so it's Woody Show, a bachelorette. Who's next?
I think, okay, I know this is about like single people, not like necessarily forming friendships. However, Adrena is, she's from jolly old England, the old England, and I think she may be Ravi's new best friend.
Hi, I'm Regina Winters. People find it really cute that I still have a teddy bear. Yeah, apparently that's cute.
What's your teddy bear's name?
He's just called Ted. He lives in my bed. He's back at home keeping guard.
I thought she was gonna go
Ted's in the
down,
beds.
like down the full rhyming road there.
Yeah.
His name is Ted. He lives in my bed and he gives me a good head.
Good.
Jeez.
My gosh.
Jeez. I don't know why you're getting a weirdo sex
Right in
vibe.
a weird sexual.
No, yeah, right. No, that's not where these things go. Go ahead.
We were talking about a British woman who has a teddy bear. That's very cute.
Yeah, adorable. Yeah.
And speaking of things about Adrena and her bedroom, let's see what she would never do again.
The thing I don't want to do again.
Anal?
Double anal.
Double.
Yeah, just like it was a fun challenge, but it wasn't that pleasurable.
A challenge.
Jeez.
Double.
Double.
What?
Someone's never constipated.
I mean, most ladies have problems with just the one.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll
Are
never
you
do it again.
at a porn convention or something?
I'm at the teddy bear convention right now.
He's at Build-A-Bear.
He's standing outside of Build-A-Bear.
All right. Well, that being said, what is the talking about like gross habits and stuff? Let's talk about those with Adrena.
I guess the nastiest thing about me is that I'm a size queen. I love big. I generally say I like at least 8 inches.
If a guy shows up and it's small, how do you deal with that?
Just laugh at them. I'm not one of these women that's just polite and just like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. So it doesn't matter because it does for me.
Oh,
She told you, Ravi.
I mean, hashtag truth bomb.
Yeah, but also Ravi was way off in her
I was in my sizing.
in her size estimations. Like when she
Dennis
was
was way
looking.
better at it.
Menace is really good at it.
I
But
can
like,
eyeball a wiener from a mile away.
we had a test where we had, a bunch of different dildos in the studio, and then Ravi had to try to tell us how big each one was, and her guesses were way off.
Bam.
Yeah.
There's been size inflation, so
Yes.
maybe her 8 inches is actually a 6. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. She got size down. Like certain brands got size up.
I do appreciate that if you show up with something not to her
Liking, she will just laugh.
She laughed.
Be gone.
Yeah. Now, how do we get a hold of her?
That's fine.
Okay.
Instagram is Adrena.Winters.
Adrena with 2 E's, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we can look her up.
Winters.
DM her with your technical picture.
877-44-WOODY. 877-44-WOODY. We're going to take a quick break, and then we can meet one more bachelorette, you think?
Another quick one.
All right. That'll be right after the break here on The Woody Show. Hang on.
Woody Show's gonna step away. Be right back though. Soon. Think of kittens. Call 98.7. LA's new alternative. iHeartRadio straight from the studio with Monoskin.
All the tracks and all the album in general has a very raw sound. It almost has no production. We are all playing just our instruments inside, so it's like a power trio plus voice in every song.
Listen to Monoskin's new album, Rush, now on iHeartRadio.
new Cascade Platinum Plus, I would get them.
This guy looks like his closet's in his pantry.
Yeah. Wait. So I said to this guy, I said, excuse me? And I thought he wanted, like, to borrow a bag. So I was like, oh.
I only have one bag, right?
I only bring one bag. I'm sorry. I just bring one. And he goes, no, it's cool. Can you want to pick it up too? And I got really, first of all, I got very
that is so rude.
I got really grossed out by it. And I was telling my wife that she goes, what's the big deal?
Oh, picking up your own is so different than picking up another dog's food.
Totally different world.
Yeah.
She's like,
you're used to your dog's smell, you're used to your dog's consistency, the way that your hand is all warm when you're picking it up.
Yeah, it's like, even though it's disgusting, there's still a little bit of love in there. So you're like, oh, this is disgustingly warm.
Now you're just a person picking up poop.
Yeah, right. If it's another person's dog, and I'm like, what? I got no relationship to, and by the way, bigger breeded dog, if you know what I'm saying.
No way!
Bitch for his bitch.
Yes!
So I said, and I felt really weird because I go, am I being a total, am I being a dick if I'm like, we're crossing the line now? Or
no, I would be like, pick up after your own dog. That's why we're all out here.
I was so thrown back. I was so kind of taken aback by the request because I'm used to. I've been the guy before that said to someone, "Hey, do you have an extra bag I can borrow? Like I didn't bring a bag or something like you guys said. I miscalculated." I would never even think in a million years to ask another human being while you're down there, can you walk another half a block and also pick up this pile of crap?
What was his tone? Was it nice? Like, hey man, can you do me a favor? What was his tone? Or
like he expected it.
Right.
He had his an AirPod in his ear.
Ew, he was on a meeting.
He was on a call of some sort.
Ugh.
I hate this guy so much.
This guy sounds like the worst.
And his dog.
No, that's right. Have it on my desk by 5. Hey, buddy.
There wasn't.
There's more over there too.
He didn't.
Like drag it.
Okay, that tone right there you're doing, which is kind of that condescending, like, "Hey, boss," that sort of tone. Yeah. He wasn't that tone. That's the thing. He was like, he said, "Hey," because our dogs were sniffing each other earlier. This was earlier, but there was no real conversation. Just, "Hey, what's up? Nice to not raining anymore." That sort of
so
stuff.
there was an interaction prior.
Prior, but not. Look, we didn't realize we're like old buddies from college. Like it was not, And then he goes, so I thought he was joking. So I kind of go, ha, that's funny. And then he said, no, I'm serious. I don't have any bags. I said, it's the only one I got.
Why does no one have bags when they leave? Like, you have a dog. You do this every day.
He strikes me as the type of guy, in retrospect, that probably would have left it had there not been a witness there.
Completely.
So I go, I said, hey, I'm not sure if I'm
to a 4-year universe
dog's poop, but I will happily hand this bag over to you.
If you want to,
which already had my dog's poop in it. And
right.
He looked at me with a face like it was. He looked at me like he was going like this. Like,
you're like, that's what I just did when you asked me the first question.
So I said, I kind of was saying to him, this is exactly the position you're putting me in. I'm just saying, here, if you want to use this bag, it's not a brand new one, but here you go. You can take it over right now.
Plus, I'll say it's also difficult to pick up multiple poops at once because you have to do this like kind of Tetris thing with your hands.
Yes.
And if you miss it, then you're like, once you're behind, it's all a mess. It's all falling out. It's bad news.
So we just parted ways, and
And then he turned over and he pulled down his pants.
And he asked me if I would give him another bag.
And he
It ended. It was a weird exchange. But then when I went home, and I said, and I thought I was crazy. So my wife, hey, you know that guy that's got that giant dog? And she goes, yeah. I go, hey, he asked me if I'd pick up his dog's poop. She's like, yeah, what's wrong with that? You were already picking up poop. I said, no, man,
this guy's the worst. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
So
But she asks.
Guilty spark.